You know how data moves. IP addresses find the right machine, ports find the right service, protocols are the rules they talk by. So let's use all of it because an attacker uses exact same things you just learned. Same addresses, same ports, same protocols. They're not doing anything magic. They are using the network the way it was built to work. Let's follow one attack from outside the network to the moment it gets caught. I'm Unsalted. I work in cybersecurity. Let's get into it.
The way in.
Every attack starts on the outside. The attacker is out there. Your network is in here. So the first job is getting a foot inside. And the easiest way in is almost never a clever hack. It is a person. Someone gets an email, clicks a link, and runs a file they should not have. Now the attacker has one machine inside the network. Just one. That one machine is called the foothold. It is small, but it changes everything because now the attacker is no longer outside trying to get in. They're inside looking around.
Phoning home.
But a foothold alone is useless. The malware sitting on that machine needs instructions, so it has to contact the attacker's own server. To reach that server, it needs an address, so it does a DNS lookup, exactly like a browser does. Once it has the address, it opens a connection out to the attacker. This is called command and control. The machine is now taking orders from the outside. Now think about what that looks like from the outside. Traffic leaving your network, going to an address nobody recognizes. That is the first real chance to catch it.
Looking around.
Next, the attacker wants to know what else is here. They have one machine, they want the whole network. So they scan. They send small requests to other machines nearby, checking which one answers and which ports are open on them. Remember from part 1, an open port is an open door. So the attacker is walking the hallway, trying every door, seeing which ones are unlocked. And this is loud. One machine suddenly talking to dozens of others it has never talked to before is deeply abnormal. Normal machines do not behave like that. This is the second place to catch it.
Moving sideways.
Now the attacker finds a door that opens. Maybe a machine with a weak password, maybe one that was never updated. So they move on to it. Then from that one on to the next. This is called lateral movement. A server with customer data, a machine belonging to someone with high access. This part can take days or weeks. The attacker is patient because the longer they go unnoticed, the more they can take. Each hop uses ordinary connections on ordinary ports. Nothing looks broken. It just looks like machines talking to machines, which is exactly why it is so hard to spot.
Taking the data.
Eventually, they find what they came for, and now they have to get it out. Getting data out is called exfiltration, and attackers are careful here. They often send it slowly, in small pieces, over normal looking protocols, so it blends in with everyday traffic. But there is still a footprint. A machine that normally sends almost nothing, suddenly sending a lot of data out to an address it has never contacted. That mismatch is the third place to catch it.
Where the defender stands.
A foothold, a call home, a scan, movement sideways, data going out. Every single step use the same things you learned in the series addresses, ports, protocols. The attacker never did anything the network was not designed to do. They just did it for a different reason. And this is the whole job of a SOC analyst not to look for something impossible. To notice when ordinary things happen in an unusual pattern, a strange DNS lookup, a machine talking to too many others, data leaving where data does not usually leave. This is why the fundamentals matter. You cannot spot the unusual until you know what usual looks like. That is the networking series. You started not knowing what an IP address was. Now you can follow an attack across a network and name every step it takes. That is the foundation everything else in security sits on. From here, it only gets more interesting. Next, we move on to the other foundations you will see every single day. Linux. If this series helped, subscribe. See you in the next one.